girl, Boss Lady Lexi, coming in on January the 2nd. Yes, this is January the 2nd with a Q&A. And in this Q&A, I have 15 questions that I'm going to answer. Okay, let's just get right into it. Oh, y'all, I needed a mint because my mouth was extremely dry on this day one of this fast. Okay, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell to be notified. Thumbs up this video and leave a positive comment in the section below. And also, if there are any questions that you want me to answer in the next Q&A, please leave them on this video below and I will do another Q&A. Okay, the first question is, what one thing that happened to you that has made you a stronger person? Oh, the one thing that has happened to me that has made me a stronger person was fighting for my life the day I was born. It's not too many people that could withstand the life that I have lived at 51 years of age, that is not on drugs, that is not on some type of substance abuse regimen. And I'm not on either one of those. My saving grace is Jesus Christ up above. That's the only thing that keeps me going throughout this life. Question number 2. What's one thing that happened to you in your life that made you feel weak? Being abused as a child. Also, it's a lot of things. Being abused as a child, and being rejected at birth. Being given away because my mother decided that she didn't want me. So that made me very weak. And another thing that has made me weak is being called ugly. That's going to always be one of my struggles. Where is one place you feel most like yourself? The one place now that I feel more like myself is behind the camera. When I come before you all, I feel like I can come before you all just as I am. And I know I look a little dolled up today, but technically I'm not. This is just a regular old scarf, and I just tied a little pretty knot in the front. And these earrings were just sitting here, so I put them on. And so was this lip gloss by Colorin Glossy Lip Gloss. Nothing special. Nothing at all. This is just a regular old house dress. And this is how I'm going to start coming before you all in my house dresses, because this is how I feel more comfortable. Okay. Let me have him chew this man up because it's ignorant for me to keep sitting here smacking. Okay, what is your favorite place to escape to? My favorite place to escape to is my bed. My bed is my saving grace. It's like my bed just comforts me through everything. It just does it. I don't know why, but it just does. That's my saving grace. And like if something is happening, like a panic attack or something like that, my mind is like, let me just hurry up and get home and get to my bed, because that is my saving grace. Who do you think has had the largest influence on the person who I am today? I really can't say that I've had any role models or anything like that in my life to help me get through this journey. that I am in, I can only say myself, because that's all I can depend on at the end of the day is myself. Number 6, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? One thing that I would change about myself, if I could, and that would be lights. No. It would to have perfect teeth. Perfect, pretty white teeth. That would be what I would want to change about myself. And if there was a second thing, it would be my skin color. I would want to be a lot lighter so that I could, I'm just going to leave it at that. I just would want to be a lot lighter. Number 7, if you had one day left to live, what would you do first? Love on my children. Well, the first thing I would do is I would repent of any sins that I have not asked for repentance for. And then the second thing that I would do is love on my children, my 2 girls. And if I was to have grandkids by them, love on them as well. And if y'all hear that noise in the background, it is my trusty fan because it's hot in here, y'all. The sun is beaming right on this side of the house. And it's just really hot. But I'm not going to complain because I just went through freezing temperatures. So I'm not going to complain. My trusty fan is right there. Question number 8. What decade do you feel you most belong in? I would have to say the 60s is the most, because I was a baby in the 60s, and I don't think I got beatings in the 60s. So I would have to say the 60s because that's when I was fighting for my, I don't know how long I stayed in the hospital or anything like that. I don't have any pictures of what I looked like when I was a newborn baby. I don't have any of those things. So I would have to say the 60s because that's probably the only time in my life I didn't get any beatings. And I had to fight for my life to live. So, the 60s. Question number 9. Who are you closest to in your family and why? Well, now that I have children, I can say that I am very close to my oldest daughter, Shamira. Shamira is my dearest and best friend ever. Now, we have our struggles, once in a blue moon, where she gets mad at me and I get mad at her. But, at the end of the day, we come back. And, it's like we never left. She's my best friend ever. And then my second best friend is Alexis. We have a bond that is interesting, and I just became, she is like a sister from another mother. It's my life. She checks on me every single day. And I thank her so much for checking on me. She is like a breath of fresh air that has just entered into my body. I love her so much. And we have not met at all, but we FaceTime We talk, we text all the time. She's helping me with my YouTube channel. She is just like the best, okay? She is the best. Question number 10. Who is the one person in this world that knows me the best? Y'all, okay, who is that one person that knows me the best? Shamira. Shamira knows me the best. I used to say my first best friend, but she now has new best friends. She now has her own new set of friends, and I feel really sad that I'm like thrown on the back burner now. We don't talk every day like we used to. Shoots, we barely talk a couple of times out of the month. So I'm going to have to stick with my ride or die, Shamira, and I can't say Alexis knows me that well because she doesn't. It's a lot of things that I share with Shamira. And I'm going to use as an example that nightly chronicle that I did a couple of nights ago. She was like, Ma, I couldn't watch that. I tried. I had to like keep skipping through it. She said, I don't like to see you cry. She said it just really hurt her and it made her cry. So it has to be Shamira. Yeah, Shamira. Question number 11. What is your favorite quality about your best friend? What is your favorite quality about your best friend? Well, I'm going to talk about the two of them, which is Shamira and It's My Life. Shamira's best quality would be to not see me hurt. She does not, she says that she will die for me. She will go to bat for me. You better not come for her, Mom. You better not. Because you know what? Shamira is going to, she going to come for you. Because you sent for her. So she's going to come for you. And I still have to go back to my girl. It's my life, y'all. This woman don't know me from a can of beans. I mean, and this is something, I just pulled these questions up just now. But last night as I was laying in my bed thinking, because I didn't go to bed till like 4:30 in the morning, it just made me think of how God puts people into your life for a reason. And I feel like God placed her in my life to help me. Trust me, I don't take it lightly. I don't. I do not take it lightly at all. Okay? That was so fake and phony. Question number 12. When you were younger, what did you think you were going to be when I grew up? Why am I moving this box? It's not bothering me or anything. It's just the fact that it's right there, so I had to move it. Growing up, when I was little, I really didn't know what I wanted to be. I knew school was not my thing. And I think I once said that I wanted to be a nurse. But when I saw all that it takes to become a nurse, I was like, I cannot do that. That's definitely not my calling. I knew that wasn't for me. So now that I am older, my favorite, and it's going to always be my passion, is the hospitality industry. Oh, it is my favorite. I'm just a few classes away from that degree as well. I cannot. It's just, I just love it. I guess because I'm so hospitable, I have this thing about me where I just have to spill out to others, and to instill in them and encourage them to do better, especially in that industry, because You never get the same breed of people that walk through either your restaurant, your hotel, whatever. You just never get the same breed of people. So you have to really have thick skin to deal with some of the stuff that goes on in the hospitality industry. And I felt like that was definitely my calling. I have not given up on it. Trust and believe. I haven't. I just had to do a little bit of switching things around. My second one is children. Children are so innocent. They come into this world and they didn't even ask to come here. And I will be an advocate for children until the day I die. To treat children with dignity and respect. Don't abuse them, because I'm mandated now, y'all. I am mandated by the state of Virginia to report any type of abuse, even if it's not an abuse. But if I see it as abuse, I am mandated to report it, so that someone can go out and see, to make sure, because children, I'm one, I spoke out and nothing happened but more beatings and more beatings and more beatings. So it's always going to be the hospitality industry and the children, because they don't have a voice. Nobody can speak for them, so someone else has to speak on their behalf. Number 13. If I could identify with any fictional character from a book or show or movie, who would it be? I would have to say Matilda. I would definitely have to say Matilda. And there's several. Cinderella. I would have to say them. Matilda was an inquisitive child. Excuse me, whoa, y'all. And with Cinderella, I would have to say, because she didn't get to do anything, and that was me. I didn't get to do anything, nothing. When I say nothing, nothing. I didn't get an opportunity to do anything at all. So, and to get things, that didn't happen either. So, it would have to be those two. Most definitely. Woo, we're coming down to the wire here, you all. Do you eat... Oh, number 14. Do you easily accept compliments, or do you hate compliments? I gotta sit this phone down for that. No, I don't take compliments. It's hard. It is so hard for me to take compliments. Now, I can give compliments all day, but when it comes down to me, it is so hard. It is so hard to receive them, because I've been lied to so many times, with people telling me things, but they didn't mean what they said. The one that hurts me the most, and some of you all might agree with this one yourselves, but you know how your parents whip your behind? I mean, they beat the living daylights out of you. They beat you to almost you pass out and said that this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. Then if it hurted you more, then you would not have done it. You would not have done it. So I'm going to have to go with, let me go back to this question, because I want to make sure I answered that question correctly. Because I just want to make, right, we're talking about compliments. No, I don't take compliments very well. I'll sit there and smile and be like, they lying daggone through their teeth. They know they didn't mean that. They know I'm not pretty. They know that outfit I ain't have on wasn't cute. Especially when I already know within myself. I know you're lying. So I feel like when it comes down to compliments, Be honest with someone. If you know they look a hot butt mess, just tell them, I don't think that compliments you very well. Don't lie to them and tell them that they look cute, because they don't. And I'm telling you, they don't. Some of the stuff I see in the big girl store, you ain't catch me wearing it. You know why? Because you can have the highest confident level to the sky, and the sky is very far away. But just because they made that mini skirt, or that pencil skirt, or a skater skirt, a scooter skirt, or whatever that skirt is called, no, you do not have the right to put that on, because you look a hot mess. I've seen so many people with them things on, and I'm like, oh, no. I know them friends should have told her she did not need. Y'all, okay, I'm going to talk about me, because I can only talk about me. I can't talk about nobody else but me. And I'm going to talk about a skate skirt, scooter skirt, skate skirt, whatever skirt's called. Y'all, I got this high behind, and it's like a lot of us plus size women. We got the big stomach and we got the big behinds. Now, we already know them skirts are going to be jacked up in the back. We don't want to see your panties. At least I know I don't. I don't want to see your shapewear, or your little shapewear shorts that you wear up underneath your dress to help get them thighs a little bit shorter and your butt a little bit not so big. I don't want to see all that. So I'm not going to tell you you look cute. I'm going to be straight and blunt with it. You look a hot mess, and you never should have bought that out of the store. So that's why I don't take compliments well, because people will lie to you. Y'all, be honest. Be honest with people and let them know, I don't think that's becoming of you. I really don't. And I'm sorry that I had to tell you and hurt your feelings, but just like some of you may think I look a fool in this pajamas, but I don't use them as pajamas. I use them as a house dress to walk around the house with and be comfortable. But I'm not going outside. No. Not in this little short thing, never. You know, Now, we'll go outside with a scarf on my head. Yes, I will. And yes, I have. And yes, I will do it again. Okay. Last but not least, is your favorite attribute about yourself physical or non-physical? It could be a positive, and it can also be a negative. And I hear it so much, these same two things, and it burns my soul. Oh, you have those beautiful full lips. And this is when it's coming from a man. It burns my side to the utmost. Yeah, I rolled my eyes. Yeah, I did. Okay, the second one is another physical attribute that I can't stand. And this is also coming from a man. My butt. My butt. That butt can handle anything. Really? Is that all you can think of? Oh my gosh. Y'all, I have heard these two things so much in life. If I never hear it again, I've heard it so much from all them other times that it is just absolutely awful. Now, the one thing that I can say that I do like about myself, and I don't have to go get any kind of like plastic surgery on? My cheeks. I really love my cheeks. People used to always do this when I was a child, because I've always had big cheeks. And I guess they might be perfect cheeks. I don't know. But I like them because even when I'm sad and I try to put on a smile, the one thing that if I don't see this, I see these. And these cheeks, if these are, I guess these are your cheeks, they just always have a happiness about them to me. Even though my smile may not be there, or I could be really, really sad and crying, but my cheeks are always, it's like they're just there, and they just bring so much to the sadness. So I would have to say I really like my cheeks. I wish I had perfect teeth, but I don't. But I hope to God that one day I will, while I'm on this earth. And that I get healthier and stronger. That would be what I want for me on this earth, is to be stronger, because after that incident on Sunday, it wasn't cute. It wasn't cute at all. But I was able to make it. So that ends this Q&A about me. And if you would like more Q&As, please leave it down in the comment section below. Also, leave questions that you would like for me to answer, and I'll come right back to this thread and I will answer all of the questions that you all asked me to answer in the next Q&A. So I want to say thank you all for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please thumbs up this video. And this is your girl, Boss Lady Lexi, signing out, and I will see you all again. Bye, everyone.